Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video. Today we're gonna touch on the new seasonal caches that will guarantee you 5 exotics, 10 named items, and 5 fully decked out gear sets ready for you to use. And even a rich way sprite exotic in there that you usually have to unlock throughout the summit. So let's dive right in and let me show you what all these caches are about. And we're talking about the seasonal journey caches, and we have a total of 5. We have the advanced materials, the sanitation, the say cheese, the spiced up, and at last the Zealot. And yes, they are connected to the certain journey that you unlock. So if we jump over to our season and go back to journey mission 3, this will be all about the spiced up active modifier. Whenever you complete 6 out of the 8 journey missions, you can claim mission 3, and this will give you the spiced up journey cache. And then the same for 4. This is all about advanced materials, so logically then the season journey cache of advanced materials is behind mission 4. Then we will have Zealot will be behind mission 5. We will have Say Cheese behind mission 6. And at last we have Sanitation behind mission 7. Whenever you complete these journeys and whenever you claim them, because whenever you at least complete 6 out of the 8, you need to claim the journey mission to get the seasonal XP and of course that unmarked SHD supply, what will hold this special journey cache. And because the journey has been evolving over the last couple of seasons, you can also start wherever you like to start. Because the moment that we complete level 2, we will get all our active modifiers. We will get spiced up, advanced material, Zealot, say cheese, and sanitation. So whenever you unlock those, you can start unlocking all of the rest as well. So you can go in whatever you want to hunt down for. So if we jump over in a second and you see what the contents are of the certain caches, you can target farm it. For example, that rich way sprite. If you never have unlocked that exotic before, you need to unlock it throughout the summit, playing it from 0 all the way up to 100 to then craft it. But now, because we have a guaranteed drop of that rich way, you don't have to do that anymore. So if you want to hunt that down, you can then hunt down the particular journey mission that exotic is behind. So now that we got that out of the way, how to unlock it and how to kind of target farm it, because the advanced materials will give us that ninja bike, the sanitation will give us that vial, the say cheese will give us the beat to use glove, the Zealot will give us those rich way sprite that we just talked about in combination with Hunter's Fury. This is gonna be a banger of a cache. The only one that is unknown for now is spiced up, as that says it is an exotic unmarked SHD supply. I don't think that we will get that, so let's start with spiced up and let's see what this will give us. So we get the exotic gloves, the rocket gauntlets with 3 pieces of Cheska, the forged name holster from Richter and Kaiser, we get the cricket named LMG, and then 1 extra gear piece with the Empress International. This doesn't really look like a build if we glance over it real quick. We can't really equip it as well, but it's always good to have a guaranteed exotic. So now we know behind this cache, the rocket gauntlets will be waiting for you. Now we can open up the rest. Zealot already kinda shows us what we'll get, but I'm very curious what the named items will be. And there we have it, just like it already was shown, the Rich Wave Sprite, with of course Hunter's Fury with that. We get the Anarchist Cookbook as the backpack of Golan. So when I saw that pop up, I thought, okay, maybe we will get the named chest piece of Golan as well, but it gave us the Carnage. And that is a little bit of a weird combination, as Hunter's Fury and the Rich Way Sprite are for close combat builds. Hunter's Fury kicks in within 15 meters. Ridgeway's Pride kicks in within 15 meters, so that Carnage as a named weapon with this doesn't really make sense. The Anarchist's Cookbook does make sense, of course gives us that perfectly wicked, as we will be doing bleed damage with the Ridgeway's Pride within 15 meters. This is a great combination. And yes, the Carnage will have the perfect Sadist on there, so within the bleed combination it makes sense, but within the setup of the build it does not. But I can understand, because of bleed the Carnage is connected to it. Then for the Say Cheese, this is all about hardwired, so of course we're getting those BTSU gloves with that, because that will give us the opportunity of course to overcharge, give our teammates their skill back, or of course make it stronger. So let's see what the rest of the pieces are within the Say Cheese Journey cache. And next to the BTSU gloves and the hardwire gear set, we're getting the Harmony. This makes a lot of sense for perfect in sync. And then it comes with a normal piece of gear with electric, but comes with glass cannon. And glass cannon will of course boost our skill damages as well, but you also take a lot more damage yourself. This is a great setup and definitely a good thing to test out if you are looking into a certain skill build. And then we have advanced materials. This will hold a Ninja Bike backpack, the tip of the spear, but because the Ninja Bike backpack activates multiple brand set and or gear sets, we only need 3 pieces of tip of the spear, so I'm very curious what the rest will be. So next to the Ninja Bike backpack, the 3 pieces tip of the spear, because the Ninja Bike backpack activates that 4 piece, we get a piece of Ozina Getika, the Fox's Prayers named Overlord knee pads that will hold that damage to target out of cover, and the Mechanical Animal as the second named piece within this cache. Mechanical Animal doesn't really make sense to me because we are not really fighting with extra skills, as the Mechanical Animal holds Future Perfect. Whenever you take somebody out, it will give you a skill tier up to skill tier 6. If you're already at skill tier 6, then it will overcharge, but this build doesn't really have to do that much with skills and or overcharging. The tip of the spear is all about your signature weapon and or your normal weapon, as those are the boosts that will be activated for you. So it's nice to have that Ninja Bike backpack. You can make an insane amount of different builds with this, but is this the best combination for a cache? I wouldn't say so. So let's jump over to the last, and that is Sanitation. And the Eclipse Protocol with the Vial is such a goated combination of a build as well, seeing everything burn and jump over. So I really hope that we will see some creeping death on the backpack. And yes, there we have it. This is a perfect combination of a cache. The Vial in combination with Eclipse Protocol, all of your status effects will jump over. That Vial will give them an extra tick because you are applying a status effect. The named Hasbro backpack is the courier that comes with the perfect creeping death. And then we have a named weapon, the FAL, the goalie, that will come with perfect pressure point. And pressure point will give you an extra amplification damage upon enemies that have a status effect applied to them. So this is a great combination. You can instantly copy this over and you can instantly start playing with this. Unfortunately, as we know, the Sanitation one is the last cache that you would get. But overall, I think all these caches are a huge W. Especially the one for the Ridgeway's Pride. If you're only looking for those exotics, then the Ridgeway Pride is definitely one to focus for, if you of course need to choose in the season. Most of us will fly through the season and you will get all those caches eventually. But if there is one of those exotics that you don't have yet, I would recommend you to focus on that journey. And that's pretty much it. I think this is a great addition that they did to the seasons. Whenever we unlock one of the seasonal journey missions, they will give us an exotic with a build connected to that. welcoming new and returning players, also instantly giving them that build. But the only thing that I would love to see is that we have an equip button underneath and not just dismiss, and you have to still put all those pieces together yourself. There are some other caches within the game that you get while gradually going to level 40. There are 4 different caches there, and those give you the opportunity to instantly equip that build, as that is a little bit of an explanation for you within the game. For us now, of course, we can still dismiss it, but if you are a new and or returning player, it would be great if we could equip these cache contents as well. And that's the only thing that I love to see changed, and maybe some contents of those caches, but that's more of an opinion. So I hope you enjoyed yourself and you know now what to hunt down for. And let me know in the comments down below, is there any exotic that you're still looking for, and what are your thoughts about these caches and especially the contents? Do you think these are great starter builds or great starter exotics to use, or is this just an exotic component for you and the rest is going into your expertise? We'll love to hear your opinion, but that's it for me today. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form, and of course if you're new here and or you want to be updated by the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.